Stop with the please help me thing. Just knock it off. You have a lying spirit. Okay? So it was a fair question. Why are we all here? To do the exact opposite of what you do. You're not good people. You're not a good person. Stop it. In fact, you have charges over your head. In 16 days, you're going to be charged with everything you've done. So let's take Mary, for example. She got a house God told her not to get. Recreated Portland all over again. Just basically recreated her whole hellish life from Portland, where she's at, and she continues to, because she has a lying spirit. So I would say first, it's like any type of research or work. You have to do the actual work. With a lying spirit, you will hear something that isn't true. Your entire life will be a lie. You're under the assumption that someday you have the possibility of being happy. You don't. What God said is what He said. This is your kingdom marriage. This is your salvation. Ignoring that has put you in the position that you're in. Not accepting the truth, not desiring the truth, and fine with your unbalanced existence of not doing anything that makes any sense. That isn't a sensation that I teach or enjoy, and none of my students or my children do either. When we do something, it's to build something, to make something that makes us happy long term. Prodigals, you do not. So you see the whole aspect of you as a person, as who you actually are. And then, of course, this long gap from so with your demonic condition, that's going to make things more difficult. In heaven, how you look versus how you look to yourself, which we, of course, address. So it's going to be more like this.
Instant karma. Judge, this was supposed to be just a bunch of group of people meeting for a fist fight, and as usual, when a fist fight is about to start, somebody pulls out a gun. In this case, the question was always been whether or not there was a self-defense, because the defendant has claimed and still claims today in his pre-sentence report that the victim pulled a gun and pointed it at him and his.
So then we'll look at Mary, right? Everything she has stolen. Nothing she has was supposed to be kept to only herself, like you prodigals. Nothing you have was supposed to be kept only to yourself. It was supposed to be shared with your kingdom spouse. So in a lying spirit, then someone has to come across you that cares enough to say, this is the mirror. This is what you look like. Lost. Dumb. Uninformed, lazy, worthless. That's what you look like. So when people get angry because somebody says, hey, I need to provoke some type of response from you. I have a plan for you. But you're not that bright. And worse, you're demonically suppressed. Your entire life has been this way. Things have changed. Why you were all here was to reflect my light. You chose not to do that. You do the exact opposite. So that would have helped everyone. But something in you prodigals just decided you were the most important thing that's ever happened to creation, and all attention, even though you stole everything you have charges hanging over your head in heaven, still are waking up each day in the same lie. You're in a demonic realm. It's called hell. Now, when you're in hell, that's outside of the kingdom of heaven. So nothing that you believe or say is ever going to be true. Your relationships will only be the snake tactics you employ. That's where you belong. So if you don't like it, then go away. No one invited you to speak to me. My connection is through your kingdom spouse, not you. It's going to be your judgment. You've been told